Okay, so I'm back out with the Bren today, and I added a little more spring pressure by putting just a little bit of a spacer back here in the back where the recoil spring is in the buffer tube. I also had lubed this with Mobile 2 grease, and I guess that's not the thing to do, so I cleaned that all out, and we just got oil in there now, just oil things. I've got the same 3 rounds in here that I tried to fire last week. So if they don't work this time, I did bring my #1 Enfield along, and I will try them in that because I want to make sure that it's the ammo and not the gun. So we're going to test fire and see how it goes. All right, I don't have any targets down there. I'm just test firing. There's 1, 2, 3. All right. So that seems to have been the problem. Well, we know it shoots. I'm at 50 yards, and I have taken the front sight protector off. This particular Bren has a lock screw and a dovetail configuration for the front sight. As I recall last week, it was shooting quite a bit to the right, and I want to see where we're at today and what kind of consistency we have. So I've got both of my mags loaded with 5 rounds. We're locked in, and I'm just going to aim at the same place, and hopefully, okay, it's not, must be, there we go. All right, I don't know what's going on. We are not engaged. All right. Must be a safety feature. Try that again. Okay. Now the gas on this is just, it's adjusted the way the builder adjusted it. I haven't done anything with it. So and that one must not have went forward enough. It didn't load the left. Wait a minute, that's only 3. So there's still 1 in the chamber. All right. So try it again. I may need to bring the gas up. All right, that's 5. Gun's clear. Drag this back and see what's going on at 50 yards. Okay, there we go. Last time out I was sighting in another gun at 25, so Okay. All right, not bad. We're grouping to the right. So I need to move the front sight to the right, and I should go left. Should shoot left. So I've not messed with this yet. Hopefully it's not too difficult to, oh, I accidentally put my shooting, no I didn't. There's my shooting glasses. Alright. So, I actually got my Mosin Nagant tool. It works great for this. And I'm going to loosen that. And, oh yeah, it moved pretty easy. Cool. Still got the packing grease, cosmoline, whatever you want to call it on there. So, yeah, I'm impressed. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to see we're working. Now this is the other mag. Okay. Shoot the same place. Kind of hard to get used to this. I don't know why it does that. It did load the round. Okay. All right. Now let's see what we. Oh, I didn't expect that. All right, that's 5. Magazine is clear. Gun is clear. All right. Pick up my brass. I don't know if this is reloadable or not, but we'll find out. Okay, I got 2. They don't know where they went. There's 1. And the other one's out there. Okay. Not like I need a bunch of 303. I've got plenty. But it's nice to have it. It's not cheap. So, let's see where we're hitting now. Oh, we're close. Need to move it some more. That's actually a tighter group. I'm really surprised at that. Huh. I am. I'm really surprised at that. Alright. So we're gonna. I'm about out of adjustment. So, and I imagine with these offset sights, and I'm just guessing, that the further out you get, the more it's going to change, because you're shooting more or less like on a triangle, and that triangle will change the further out you go. And at 50 yards, a 0 at 50 yards, it may not necessarily be the same windage at 100. So I know this old surplus ammo's working. That's awesome. I don't remember the date on it. I don't know if it's got a date on it. Yeah, 81. So it's August of 81. And you want to load these one rim in front of the other, otherwise you'll get rim lock. There's 5. Let's try 10 this time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, we're locked in. I think the trick is to let that slam forward. And I don't know if that one didn't feel right to me. We'll see here. Okay. Well, it's good. Got quite a bit of take up before you actually can feel the trigger. Ah, there we go. I anticipated recoil too. Alright,
ceasefire. Ceasefire on the fire line. Make fire line safe. Firearm on the bench. Firearms on safe. Action built. Magazines out. Muzzle pointed down range.
Well, break's over. So, put this mag back in. Yeah, I want that to slam forward, I guess. All right, I think that's 5. Holy cow. Holy shamoly. Holy cow. I'm not believing that. Let's empty this mag and see what happens. If it'll let me without a hang up. All right, that should be it. Magazine's empty. Chamber's empty. All right. Cool. I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to put the front sight protector back on. And this is it right here. I like this sight adjustment setup. It's really good for protecting the sight from getting bumped. And, you know, this gun weighs approximately 25 pounds. And I can't imagine a young infantryman carrying this thing around day in and day out, because for me it's kind of heavy, let alone hip firing it or any of those other things. This gun was built by Valhall Arms in Calumet, Washington State. In my previous video there's information if you're interested in talking to him. I did replace the rear sight because the one that came with it was pretty crusty and bent and I could not adjust it. I did straighten it up though, and I can adjust it now, but the newer sight looks a lot better on here than the one that came in the kit. So we got a break coming up, I'm guessing. So I'm going to wait till after the break, and I've got, I think, 20 rounds, 10 in each mag. We're going to try both mags and see how it goes. All right. Let's try both mags now. I think you got to let that really slam forward. Let's see if we can get some one-holers. Recoil is like, I mean, you see the gun rock, but I don't feel anything. And it did it again. I don't know. I think maybe I need to bring the gas pressure, the gas up another one. It did load it, it just didn't cock the gun. I'm not going to mess with that today. That means I have to pull the barrel and then adjust it and put the barrel back on. It's not hard to do, I just don't want to do it. There it did it. Oh. Huh. That would surprise me. That one's going to be a flyer. I don't know how many I shot, but it'll let me know here pretty soon. Okay. Mag's clear. Rifle's clear. You'll notice this bag, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but this is what I bring to the range to collect my brass in. And I highly recommend pick up your brass. It's not polite to just leave it laying around for somebody else to pick up, although you'll see a lot of people do it. Alright, here's the other mag. We're locked in. And let's go to town. I pulled that one. All right. I don't know what that's causing that, but I'll take it. Did it again. It's empty. There's got to be one in the chamber. Yep, there. Let's put it back in there. I don't know if I can do that. I can't. Didn't want to shoot that last one. Just loaded it. All right. All right. And that should be it. Gun is clear. All right, we'll go down range at the break and I'll show you what it did. Well, we're going to go down range. I got to tell you, I'm really pleased with that Bren. I know I pulled a few shots, but that's pretty doggone good. My point of aim is right there. I started over here and I adjusted, and I'm really pleased with that. That is awesome. Like you can see, I pulled a few, but for the most part, I'm very surprised at the accuracy. This gun was made in 1943 and reassembled and re-welded in 2025. Okay.